Hello riders, it's Josh from CycleHunters.com, and what we have here today is a really sweet, super clean 2015 Honda CBR 1000RR. Drink this puppy in. Yeah, really pretty bike. And as we get into it, you'll see not much for blemishes, but much for coolness. Big Red's got the obvious red color all throughout the bike. They do come in different configurations, like the Repsol version, which is a popular one. Obviously they got the white, but the red, yeah, I'm kind of partial to that. Really good looking bike. This also has the Two Brothers Black Series carbon. Really sounds great when we fire this puppy up. Another notable thing here is the turn signals are up in the mirrors, so it's really kind of cool that they're up higher so they're not so low. Just offers better visibility. So as we get into this, most of you guys know Honda has a 999cc inline 4 liquid cooled motor. Offers about 175.7 horsepower at 12,250 RPM. Horsepower or torque rather is about 82.6 foot-pounds of torque at 10,500 RPM. So this thing is not lacking on power. In terms of its counterparts, it's right in there with them. But this is more than enough for the street. So you know as well as anybody, when you get on the gas on this bike, it's going to rip. There's no doubt about it. It also has the assisted slipper clutch, and it's the same one that they used in the Honda 212V, which is the GP bike. So got some GP tech trickling down into this. These bikes are all made anymore, and especially when these started coming out with the mass centralization. So they had all the weight nice and low in the bike. Nothing in front, nothing in rear too much that you'd have to go over top of the arc when you're turning. So they wanted it all underneath you as best as they can, making it really easy to ride. This has the Unit Pro Link suspension. It's down in there. It's typically where it's right in there. There's the dog bone. I like these wheels. They got away from those 3 spokes and they stuck these Marchesini style looking ones in there. The tail got abbreviated, nice and thin. These bikes, as they started to get more into the development, they're getting more compact, way more potent, more powerful, lighter, just a whole lot more in terms of performance. So you can kind of see, like I said, now this has that little bit of tape on that carbon fiber tape on the windscreen. So if you don't like that, that's easily taken off. But pretty nice, really nice looking bike, as you see. Just a good looking machine. Brakes are the 320 millimeter double disc, 4-piston radial mount brakes. A lot of stopping power. Electronically assisted ABS. I mean, not a whole lot more to talk about in terms of that stuff. But as we all know, the CBR 1000 is a staple in the superbike world. And let's check this out here. This bike, nice. 9,850 miles. So just under 10,000 miles. It's got a really cool looking dash, digital dash. The same things over here. You can set your trip meters, all that kind of stuff. You have it over here. Down there is you can toggle for mileage. The array is turn signal left, turn signal right, high beam, low beam. You have a temperature gauge to the left of the high. You have your engine oil light, your neutral light, and there might be a couple others in there, like a gas light, I think, which is right here. It's really difficult to see, but anyway, you can definitely see that. It also has a gear indicator. Once we fire this up, you get your temperatures as well, your mile per hour, and your centrally located tach, which is really just up above. as you can see that it revs up to almost 13,000, right at 13 basically. So let's see here, controls, super simple stuff. High beam, low beam, turn signal left, turn signal right, cancel, horn, and that's what you got over here. On this side, it is just your on-off and your starter switch. So let's see here. Let's see if turn signal is what we're doing here. This is going to be left front. So it's nice that it's up high like that. So it's a little bit better for visibility. This is left rear. This is right rear. And then right front. So all that stuff works really, really well. Cancel that. Let's see if we can. This is going to be foot brake. And this will be hand brake. And then, let's see. I don't know that we can do that, can we? Yeah, high beam and low beam work without having to turn the motor on. So that's high. This is low. High and low. And as you know, left side goes out. A lot of guys ride with the high beams on. It's not a bad idea at all because as well as everybody knows who does ride, people are not the best at looking at what's going on around them, so the brighter the better. Alrighty, so let's go. Remember to hit like and subscribe, ding that notification bell for updated content. I think we're good, we're neutral. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, she's nasty. Oh, that's gonna sound awesome going up the street. Yeah, you'll be waking up neighbors if you start that up and give it a little bit of a rev in the morning. But hey, that's how it goes, right? Wow, that thing sounds really awesome. I mean, Two Brothers pipes have always sounded good. I have to admit, there's been several bikes that have come through here. I couldn't believe what they were because they sounded so amazing. A Katana being one of them, sounded like a GP bike. I couldn't even believe it. So I walked out and looked at the bike, and I was just awestruck with the fact that the thing sounded so good. So good. Adjustments. Yeah, I mean, it's a really clean bike. Got your little spool there. The rear stand. I mean, look how clean this stuff is. Beautiful. So, you know, these bikes, very, very potent in terms of speed, power, agility. And if you're somebody that wants that upper tier, which is the 1000, this is a great bike for it. It's a Honda, for crying out loud. So, you know, you can't really be doing any wrong with this thing. Again, overall, it is in really great shape. Hardly is, I mean, there's really nothing that I can find blemish-wise that's going to stand out. It is, I mean, it's pretty much impeccable. Beautiful. The red, it just doesn't do it justice inside here. You really got to see that outside. But again, you can kind of see in here, everything is really super clean. They got this airflow thing going on up in here. You can't really see it, but it's up in there. You can check it out online. There's some things about that, the way that they designed this bike with the airflow in mind. You know, today, these super bikes are now coming with winglets. Aerodynamics are being implemented on a lot of the GP bikes, some of the super bikes now that you can see that you can buy. But these are kind of like right before everything went insane with the electronics. So the other thing is, on every bike we put a battery tender lead, as you can see. We have a 48-point checklist that we go over every bike with so that when you get it, it's as close as we can make it to a new bike. This didn't take a whole lot. But as far as what we're trying to do is make sure that when you get it, all you're doing is thumbing the starter, just going to ride, have a smile on your face, and enjoy it. And that's really what it comes down to. So listen, if you're digging the 2015 Honda CBR1000RR, give us a call at 717-273-1809. You can email us at cyclehunters@gmail.com. You can see the full list of our inventory at www.cyclehunters.com. We have cruisers, sport bikes, adventure tours, standards, pretty cool looking Triumph, all kinds of different bikes, some scooters. But we really try to keep a diverse inventory of different bikes just because it's really cool to have a bunch of different ones like that. And it's neat because we kind of never know what we're going to wind up with. So it's great to see the inventory that revolves, and it's always changing. And there's so many different bikes out there that we get a chance to see these things, work on them, ride them, obviously, just enjoy them, and then make sure that they're tip-top, ready to sell to a new owner who's going to enjoy it and love it, take care of it. And then if they're around here, we usually get to see them too, which is really nice. So yeah, give us a call. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We do have financing options available. We are able to deliver bikes in some cases if you're close enough and ship them if necessary. So that's not a big deal. Yeah, check out the inventory online. Check out our Facebook page. Thank you so much for all of your support. Like and subscribe. Share the videos. Discuss these things. I love having discussions about these different bikes. Everybody's got an opinion. But you know what? I'm sure everybody that has ridden super bikes pretty much can tell you they're just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So until the next bike, happy riding.